Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And a few anxious moments. Oh, there's the ball!
And man, oh man, what a gamble, right? To start the game, I guess they're trying to get this home crowd even more jacked up, get them in the football game, but it fails. They recover the onside kick. Now you're going to need this home crowd to get loud and play some defense with them.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Coming out aggressively. Grabs it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. LSU right back to the line. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Berry. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Throwing, Mensah. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with mechanics. And you can tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Could not make his way to the corner. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They rallied to the ball, got him on the ground.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here's Mensah to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And they get him down short of the first down marker.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
To throw, it's Levitt. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He goes right back to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Mensah unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Canes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Looking downfield on 1st down. snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Here comes the Heat. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Now, the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 35. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, it was an outstanding run by the back there, but how about the blocking? Not just by the offensive line, David. His receivers were downfield getting a hat on a hat, too.
Everybody getting in the action. 3rd down and 10, running the football, getting the first down. That surprised everyone in the building.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Throwing, Mensah. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot.
Breaks into the open.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And this is a really important series of plays. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Levin. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, you don't see this very often. A defensive lineman getting the pick 6. What an individual effort to get his hands on the football. How about that athleticism? And then take it to the house.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming, and they got it. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Quick release by the QB. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
He'll pull it down and run.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations. Continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Here's Mensah to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Mensah, looking down the middle. Touchdown, Canes! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Under fire.
I love the play call on defense. You got the offense backed up. How can you create a safety? How can you bring pressure? How can you get someone home to the QB and try to get those 2 points up on the scoreboard? They almost got it, bringing the QB down at the 1-yard line.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. On the direct snap, it's Berry. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to go deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Push down for the tackle. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback making checks. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. So here they come on 4th and long. This play made much more difficult by that 3rd down penalty. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing into zone defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Here's the pressure. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Man, what a good job by this defense, staying disciplined, not getting lost on their keys. Man, they're aggressive, expecting a run play probably on 3rd and short. They slipped a screen in there, but they're disciplined enough to stay home, to get the tackle, and now force the 4th down.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They'll try to add another to their lead. And and they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They have the lead in a 2-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but
snags it, and he's open. Drills him with the stiff arm. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. The Hurricanes back on top.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Berry. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pocket breaking down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
What a big stop for this defense. In the 2nd half, around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Mensa. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first-and-goal situation.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for him. Good timing on the quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So Miami signals for a timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Berry. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. On 4th down, looking to pass. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
How about that 4th quarter tie ball game, and you're still going for it? The onions to be able to do that and call it not rewarded. Now the defense is going to have to go out there, step it up, game on the line.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Fletcher. Got enough for the 1st. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Rides it and reads it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. He got it! What a way to finish the comeback! They were left for dead, and they came back and win it with a walk-off field goal. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect